And hopefully that shit open. Like what you need to work on before you try it. Come over. I'm getting a groove back on. And yeah, I'm religion. That's not my thing. You do like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I love my YouTube people. What's up? How are you? I hope you're good. I'm trying to figure out really how I want my camera to be, but I guess it's just gonna be like this. I got some incense going to like hopefully keep the mosquitoes away. Hey, son. Oh, you got a scratch on your eye. I have my son out here with me. He's on this little playpen thing. So today's video, honestly, I just want to talk to y'all and honestly just see where it goes, because I just want to talk to y'all and see what's really in my mind and everything like that. So I'm not sure how this video is going to go, but yeah, we're just gonna let it flow. But just to start, let me show y'all my little shirt. I'm not gonna show y'all the bottoms because the bottoms is most definitely not my style, but I'm packing up to get ready and move. Cannot wait to be in my new place, new apartment with the pool, like, yes. And hopefully that shit open, cause but yeah, so I'm just throwing on clothes that I'm going to throw away when I leave, and I'm just packing up other clothes I'm taking with me so everything could just be ready. So I'm basically wearing clothes that I don't even fuck with, but it's okay. But this is the back of the shirt. I made like this little bow thing. It's cute. I like it. The shirt was really ugly at first, and then I tried to like doll it up for like what I like or whatever. So yeah, I've been working on being creative, finding my style, and you know, not thinking about how it might be viewed to others or how it look to others, because this is about me. This is very much about me. But for some reason I am not effing with this angle, and let's see if we could switch the lighting somewhere else, because I'm not effing with it. I low-key think I might use my back camera. We might use the back camera. Hold up. Alright, I think we might be doing 0.5. Oh, my shorts are showing that I don't freaking like. Let's put it on one. Okay, what is one looking like? One is too close. We're gonna have to go with the shorts I don't like. I'm gonna cover them up because I really don't like them at all. Oh my god, this feels so much better. Right, Zamian, right? So, I'm not even sure what I want to talk to y'all about, but I know what I want to talk to y'all about. Because, you know, I've been making YouTube videos that y'all haven't been seeing. It's been like YouTube videos I've been making where I'm talking to y'all in my head. And I'm like, bruh, every time I have good good conversation, things to say, why you all up in my first? The camera is never out. It's never out. But anyway, lately I've been working on finding my mojo. I've been feeling like I'm getting back in motion or whatever. Like I feel like I'm just getting back, like, you know? Because at first, when I had my son, like brushing my teeth and washing my face and taking a shower, for real, it wasn't really a thing. Like consistently, like every day, it wasn't a thing. Like I was missing a shower. Sometimes I do miss a shower though. You get it if you have a kid. If you don't have a kid, you don't get it. So I really don't give a fuck. And honestly, if you over here trying to judge me and talk shit, you need to worry about your own life. Like what you need to work on before you try and come over here trying to talk shit. What you need to work on. What you need to fix. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know what I want to talk about anymore. I hope that everything just flows. Because I just cut out while I'm trying to figure out what I want to talk about. We shall see. But yeah, so yeah, life feels a lot better. I honestly kind of shifted my mindset. I'm not sure if I should let him crow on this, but you win some, you lose some, okay? Because he's not crying. I'm able to do my video. So anyway, y'all, so I want to get rid of Princess. Can you not walk on his stuff? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Just don't walk on his stuff, okay? You walk around, but not on his stuff. So anyway, I want to get rid of Princess. So if you guys are watching this, if you want a husky, no, do not. You're doing the complete opposite. Don't lay on his stuff. This is not yours. Oh my God. Damian, can you stop messing with my cord? Thank you. Stop it, please. Here, you crawling. Crawl back to your toys. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Is this what being a mom is, a parent? Damian, is this what it's like? I'm not mad, but jeez. Jeez. But anyway, if you guys want a husky, let me know. But yeah, if you want a husky, let me know. She's for free. I have some food. I have a grooming set that you guys can have for her. So all you have to do is come pick her up. Because I'm not dropping her off to you. But yeah, so I have a birthday coming up soon. What? Jawan's birthday is coming up too. So that's cool. We're going to be able to be in our new place. But I wanted to like really talk. But yeah. Don't mess with it. You don't even know what it is. Here. I guess I'm just going to sit here where I try and find what I want to talk about. But yeah, like I was saying, it does feel really nice. I'm trying to keep my eyes on this man so he don't grab my setup I got going on. But it does really feel nice to kind of feel like I'm getting a groove back on. And yeah, that feels nice. And it feels better than what it was before I had Damian. So it's really cool. But yeah, it feels, Why are mosquitoes coming over here? Let me put an incense. Over here or something? I don't know. You're gonna try and touch this. And my other incense fell in. Like what the fool? Cut the care. Yeah, like I was saying, lately life is feeling a lot better. It feels good. It feels amazing. I feel like I'm starting to get my groove back, you know. I'm starting to realize that brushing my teeth and washing my face is just something that came back important to me. At first it wasn't. It's a mom thing. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's not for every mom, but majority of moms know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, then hey. But it's just really trying to figure out the flow of everything. And then it's like, oh, he needs this. I need to do this. I'm tired. I need to eat. It's just, oh, he wants to begin. He wants to stay on me. It's just like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I'm starting to feel more like, and like, at the same time. So yeah, and I'm getting ready to have a new job. Now you're ready to move to a new program. I'm going for an offline position. I'm going in as an inbound, but I'm ending as an outbound position, like an offline position where I send. Stop it! 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 Play with Princess. Look at the dog. Look at the doggy. Look at the doggy. No, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Okay. Here. Look at your toy. But yeah, I was saying something. I don't recall it anymore. But yeah. As y'all can see, I am working on being creative with my hair. I'm also working on, not even working on, but we're just gonna say working on. I'm in the process of just rocking my natural beauty and being creative with things that I want to wear, because I want to learn how to sew. I want to learn like my own style. So yeah, I'm just working on being creative in all at all standpoints. When it comes to my hair, when it comes to my clothes, what I wear, things that I do, yeah, certain activities, and just really wanting to be able to branch out and use my brain more. Because I was watching this dude, his name is 19 G's. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But look him up and watch his videos. And he basically was talking about how most people don't know how to, let me see how I want to put this. Okay, so he was basically talking about how most people don't know how to use a product for more than one thing other than what the person has showed you. You know, this is how you can use it. So basically he's saying we don't know how to be creative, use our brains, learn how to branch out of what they showed us. And I was like, you're right. So ever since then, I really have been pushing myself to be more creative and use my brain and seeing how I can use different things for this, or so really just to better my life, up my life. I hope you understand what I'm saying, but if you don't, it's okay. But yeah, so, and also like with the fashion journey and being creative, I would say one thing that I'm kind of like getting over or going past. I'm trying to look at y'all so y'all can know I'm here with y'all. But so let me just look at y'all. But one thing about I can say being creative, trying to just be in touch with yourself and finding what you really like. One thing I am getting past is just being like, okay, how does this look to other people? Does this look crazy? Because I feel like in order to find like what I really like, I need to play with things. I'm gonna have to look crazy to some people. Like, it is what it is. But am I being me? That's really all that matters. Are you you? Because baby, I'm me. And that's how I'm showing up for the rest of my life. As me. Period. So I am getting over, basically, when I'm being creative, I like jump into this headspace where I'm like, okay, this looks crazy. This is gonna look crazy to other people, instead of just being like, okay, let's take all of that away. Let's get out of what other people would think. Let's get out of other people's heads, because who gives a fuck? Like, for real, who gives a fuck? And if somebody really give a fuck that bad to comment on what you got going on, they need to take a look in the inside. It's just the truth. So yeah, let's step out of other people's heads and let's get into yours. You know what I'm saying? Let's be in your head, because you are who that matters. You get what I'm saying? Because this is your life, nobody else. Okay, so let's not let nobody else affect us. Okay, let's get in alignment. Let's get in alignment with who we really are. Okay, so yeah, I've been like, okay, so how does this look to me? Not to other people. Just moving myself out of that headspace. How does this look to me? How does this feel to me? It's just what I'm moving out of. So yeah. And that has been helping me to be able to use my brain and to be more creative when trying to create something. Like clothes, even videos. Like, oh my God, I have to tell y'all what I told y'all. I said once I start flowing, we gonna flow. But I have to tell y'all, okay, so y'all know how I always make videos, but I make videos in my head, bitch. Like, I make the videos in my head. And I really was talking to God. And I basically was just asking him to help me to bring what is in my head out to life. Out to life. That's what I want. What's in my head, I want to bring it out to life. I want it here. Okay, I want to have it in physical form. What I am creating in my head, God, I need help to be able to get this into physical form. Okay, because lately for the past couple of days, obviously I've been doing the YouTube videos, I told y'all, but I also have an Instagram. You can follow me at Melanated Princessa. Yeah, I think that's it. I might put it in the description though, or I might add it in here. But I've been having like video ideas, and I've been doing the videos in my head, and it's like, dang, why every time I have something good or inspirational or jewels that I want to drop on my Instagram, I'm not able to do it? Because it's like when I'm really thinking and I'm getting in the process, I'm using my brain, I'm getting deep in thought. It's usually when I'm breastfeeding my baby or putting my baby to sleep. So it's like, dang, I can't even grab my phone right now. I can't bring this into life, but I can. I can't. So ignore that can't, but you get what I'm saying. So after I had that very short conversation, basically it was a statement or a sentence that I asked God. Yesterday, I was going out for a walk with my son, because I'm like, let's go for a walk, let's get some sun in, or whatever the case is. Here, for me to be here. And it started raining, and I'm like, bruh, this is not gonna mess up my walk. I'm like, I'm gonna go get this umbrella, and we're coming back out here, like, period. We're gonna do this walk. I'm not letting a little rain mess up my plans. No. So I get back in the inside. I cannot find the umbrella. And then boom, like what I wanted to talk about, like something inspirational, something deep popped up, and I was able to go ahead and pull out my phone and record that. And it's just so beautiful how the universe is like working with me. And that just was beautiful. So I just want to thank God. I want to thank the universe for just how the way everything played out. Because if it didn't rain, I wouldn't even have been able to do that video that I've been wanting to do so bad. So that is just a blessing. Yeah, so I do feel like I am becoming more in alignment with myself and on my path and journey of what I want, and just stepping out of other people's heads, because I feel like I've been like living based on other people, and based on what I feel is in other people's heads, or things that other people have to say. But I do feel like I'm stepping out of that, and I feel like when things get complicated, it's usually because I'm in other people's head, or you get what I'm saying? Like, people are saying this, so this is how it's supposed to be, and it's not supposed to be like that. Everybody is different, and we just have got what, let me see how I want to say that. We basically are programmed where you don't know how to use your brain, and you think that everything is supposed to look the same, and everybody's relationship is supposed to be the same, or the way that you're supposed to move is supposed to be the same, or you're supposed to be on the same path. It's supposed to basically go the same way. And it's like, no. Everybody's different. God created all of us different. So, I don't know if you're going to, well, I just say the creator of all things, God, whatever. I don't have a religion. That's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I used to be a Christian. But then, can I really say I used to be a Christian? Because I was not hard on that Christian stuff, like, at all. And I really feel like I'm at the point where I'm like I got my feet in the ground, where I'm like, okay, I feel like I got a little stability going on, where it's like, okay, I'm getting what I believe in. Like, this is what I came up with myself from dipping and diving into certain things and watching and branching out. So I feel like instead of just like what was put on me as a child, and I don't mean it in no bad way or anything like that, but it's just what I was, the first thing I was introduced into. And yeah, so yeah. But yeah, everything is just a beautiful journey, and I'm stuttering, but it's okay. And also, one thing that I say is awesome and pretty cool, because I was feeling nervous about filming this, especially filming this on my patio, because I'm like, what are people hear me? But I'm like, fuck it. I'm imagining myself not caring if somebody else hears me, so I can be in flow. Because I'm like, this is my life, not theirs, okay? This is my life, not theirs. So, yeah. But yeah. So yeah, being in other people's heads and everybody just not being able to accept that we're all supposed to be different and that we're on different paths and in different paths. I just feel like that just made a lot of things harder and make it hard for other people, especially if you don't realize that. Like, I don't even know where I was going with that, but yeah, because I'm just saying, like, so many people just go based off of what other people say, and we're just at the point of we don't ask enough questions. We're not asking enough questions, and it's like, if we are asking questions, we're not asking the right questions. Because if you're like, why people be giving advice and telling you don't accept this, don't do this, don't do that, but it's like, baby, you're not even living the life you want to live, and you're trying to tell me, are you living the way you want to live? Like, are you happy, bitch? Are you smiling 95% of the time? Like, do you feel like you have heaven on earth? Like, trying to give me advice and tell me what I shouldn't do, and not even me, us, what we shouldn't do and what we should do. You know what we should do? Mind our motherfucking business. And I'm for real. Like, I'm very hard on mind your motherfucking business. Mind your business. Like, you feel like you have to put your opinion on something, or you feel like you have to comment on something, you really don't. Whenever you feel like you need to come out of your own place, out of your own life, to comment on some shit, comment on somebody else's life that you're not even living, you're not living their life. So first of all, your opinion is unvalid as fuck, and it's just the truth. You're not living their life. It doesn't matter how you try and align, like, put what you've been through on them. It's not the same. It isn't the same. It isn't the same. And if something is triggering you to think the way that you think, and you're over there projecting your experiences and trying to project your low frequency or even high onto other people, it's like, what are you doing? You're not, like, what are you doing? I feel like when we get to the place of where we're projecting or putting our opinions in on other things, especially when they're not positive or uplifting, because side note, your words are power, okay? There's, like, when you speak, you're basically doing a spell. You're basically doing a spell. The way that you speak to people is a triple down effect. Believe it or not, it is. So yeah, I feel like when you get to the point where you are putting out negative things towards other people, or you have a negative outline, I don't know how to say it, but you have a negative view on something, and it isn't of a high frequency or good energy, that you need to take the time to look into yourself to see, why does this make you feel like that, or why are you projecting such negative energy? And it's like, people don't even realize that they aren't. And I'm talking about people that are in my life, when they be like, oh, I'm just trying to look out for you. And it's like, sometimes looking out for me is shutting the fuck up, because at the end of the day, get that out of your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about for real. You don't. You're not all knowing. You are. Our lives are not meant to be the same. And it's like, people that do be trying to give me advice, the people that aren't in my life, it's like, baby, you're not living heaven on earth trying to tell me something. Don't do this, do that. But like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, but anyway, basically what I'm trying to say is, well, what I have been saying is, mind your business, okay? When you feel like you need to give your opinion or project onto other people, yes, the first thing is to take a look inside. And then second, before you even decide to comment or put out what you were going to put out, especially if it's of low frequency, look at what the fuck you got going on. What the fuck do you need to work on? Because you stepping outside of you, and you could be putting that energy towards you and figuring out solutions of what you need to do for your life, instead of dipping and dabbling in other people's lives. Baby, you ain't even living them. It don't matter how much you see of somebody's life, you're not them. you're not living their life. It does not matter how much you are connected. If you are in the same room with this person, your minds are completely different. Your brains are completely different. You're stepping out of place, especially if you're not uplifting. Oh, you're stepping out of place. Period. So yeah, I just feel like we all need to learn how to step back into ourselves and step out of other people. And it just becomes so normalized where it's like giving out opinions is a thing, and looking into other people's lives and trying to live through other people and basically put your low vibes on other people is such a thing. And that should not be a thing. And I feel like that's why a lot of us are sick. I said what I said. I said what I said. And basically say, I feel like when you're not in alignment with who you truly are, or you're doing things that are just fulfilling at a moment, and you add in whatever you need to add in for yourself. but yeah. So yeah, when you're not walking in your purpose, when you feel stuck, when it just feels like things aren't moving, that's really the time we need to take to look inside. And even when everything, or you feel like everything is going right, that does not give you the right to comment or project onto other people's and what their journey is. Like I said, ours is not meant to look the same. So I feel like one thing we all can say is like financially, when it comes to these materialistic things, what you should have, what you should be doing by this age. If you don't have this, you're getting talked about. Whatever the fuck that shit is, it's fucking crazy. Because y'all really are not using our brain. Like, you're really not fucking using your brain. So you mean to tell me that all of us are supposed to have all this stuff, and we're supposed to want the same thing, and none of us are different in any way, but to claim that we are different and we're not the same as other people, but we're all moving towards the same thing, and we all think that we're supposed to have this and that by this and that time. And that's just not real. It isn't real. Everybody's journeys look different. So yeah, what else do I want to say outside of that? What's wrong? Are you eating leaves? Are you eating leaves? Do you see mommy's bow? Do you see mommy's bow? What? What is it? What is it, my child? What is it? But yeah, ever since becoming a mom, I low-key just feel like everything is just working out. Like, Ma! You want some milky, don't you? You want some milky. Let me see which one's fuller. But yeah. I'm not sure what else I want to say. I might stop it here because y'all, I have a story time that I'm going to do. It's going to be called the time I got caught cheating. Okay, take that with like a little grain of salt. Okay, and if you're watching this and you're one of Jawan family members, like, watch the video before you even say anything. But yeah, I most definitely have to do that story time, and I most definitely am gonna do that story time. So yeah, yeah, I think that's gonna be like a funny, cool story time, especially if you watch it throughout the end, because it isn't what it sounds like, but it is, but it isn't what it sounds like. So I'm not gonna, say too much on it, but make sure you definitely subscribed already if you didn't, and make sure you like. Make sure that you comment. I hope that I can hear myself loud enough, and I want to make sure that my titty isn't showing on this, so I'm just going to cut the ending part out real quick. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm just going to end the video there. Shit. I'm gonna call that mind your motherfucking business. Mind your motherfucking business. Mind it. Well, so one thing I want to say is that, for real, because I didn't fully get out what I wanted to say because I got distracted by something else, because it's just so many things to talk about when you're talking about it. But sometimes when you feel like you are being helpful to people, you're actually really not being helpful. You're not really helping them. Sometimes you feel called to say certain things, but it's like, no. Sometimes you are coming in from a limited mindset or the scarcity mindset, and you're trying to give advice or help somebody, and you're literally putting that frequency on somebody else. But it depends if they decide to take it on or not. But yeah, so when people are giving their opinions, you guys, when you're getting people's opinions on your life and comments on things that you're doing or what you shouldn't do, y'all remember that everybody's journey is different. Your journey is not meant to look like theirs, and you never know what place they are coming from, where their mind is at. So yeah, really all I can say is do shadow work, you guys. Do some shadow work, you guys, and deep dive. Y'all, I actually have been doing shadow work, and I can say I have been noticing small differences, but everything that is small is really big. Small things are really bigger than what they seem, because everything is a domino effect. Okay? Everything is a domino effect. So yeah, I've been able to be more conscious on certain things that I wasn't conscious on before, so I can like kind of work on and change my actions on the way that I react about certain things. So it's pretty cool. Am I perfect? Hell motherfucking no. Like I'm not. I'm still fucking up some. But one thing I can't say is, as I continue to do my shadow work and continue to actually watch people that are for healing, being your truest self, getting down to your trauma, having the actual real conversation, and that are on to bigger things, that I will continue to unlock myself and be able to pay attention to the things that I do unconsciously, because the things you do unconsciously is most definitely a domino effect in your life too. Like it is. Every single thing is. So yeah, I think I have this book I'm reading. I'm talking about what I think the name is called. It's called The Goddess in the Shadow. Most definitely check it out. The reason why I even came across that book is because I've been trying to get more into my warrior spirit, like get my warrior in. You get what I'm saying? Because especially if you're going for peace, you're going for love, you're going for authenticity, you need to be able to fight for what you want. To keep it, you gotta have some fight if you want to keep exactly what you want. If you want your life to be yours, if you're trying to be online, like out here, you gotta fight. And by that, like, I do have to learn what battles actually are worth your time, what battles you need to fight, and what battles is like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this shit a waste of time. I don't really need to fight this shit. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes there's battles we fight that we think we need to fight, but we don't because of what other people said or thinking. So just really pay attention to when you're doing certain things. Look at where you're coming from. What headspace are you in? Are you in somebody else's head? Are you in a place where you're like, how will I be viewed if I did this? And step out of that. Step out of that. And then just come to you and be like, okay, so how do I feel about this? How do I think about this? You get what I'm saying? Especially when it's coming from a lot of people that we are in touch with. Even though I'm learning and I'm seeing as I grow that there's a whole community out here of beautiful souls, of just peacefulness, of no anxiety, of no like limit, of trying to limit you. It's just amazing to be able to come across those people and see that things like that are actually out there. So yeah. Because at first I was like, man, people this, people that. But it's like, no, it's just the people that I'm around. My environment just needs to change. And I'm not meaning like people that are close to me. I just mean people in general. People that are in my proximity. It don't even matter. You get what I'm saying? You get it or you No. But the people that are in my environment and the environments that I come across. So yeah, even though those environments are going to start to change, especially as you just step more into yourself. But yeah. And anyway, let me see. Do I want to go deeper into that fight topic? I'm going to go a little deeper into it. Just because I really don't want to make this video for such a long time. And I really have to step out of what I expect the video to look like. Because, you know, if you are a content creator, you want to be an influencer, you want to basically get paid to live your life or whatever it is, gain followers, whatever it is, I feel like I need to step out of, and I could say we, for some of us, we need to step out of, like, our content needs to look like this. When you do this certain type of content, it needs to look like this. It's supposed to flow like this. And it's like, no, I'm an individual. Like, I am a human being. I am myself. I am Tamara. I am not you. My content isn't going to look like yours, no matter what video I'm doing. It could be certain similarities, but I don't need to break my shit down and be like, it needs to look like this. And I'm not saying that there's not certain things that could be worked on to look better, but it's like, I need my content to be my content. I need to be able to be creative in my content and be bad at the shit that I'm bad at, so I can be better and find what I actually like and what actually works for me, instead of just trying to be like, okay, let me try this, let me do this, they're doing that, this is doing good. Like, no. In time it will come. In time it will come. In time it will come. And I'm basically already there. Like, right now in this moment, I feel like I'm there. Even though I'm not getting paid to live my life yet, but right now I feel like I'm there, because I feel like this is just so me, and it feels amazing. It feels cool. I really love that. I really like that for me. So yeah. But yeah, so back into, I love you. Hi. Mommy sees you. I'm just doing a YouTube video, but I see you. I know that you're here. I love you. You're so awesome, strong, smart, and intelligent. You're such an amazing little human being. Yes, you are. Alright, my mini creator, go ahead. But yeah, so back into the fight topic. I feel like I've said that like 5 times already, but it's all good. It's all good. Like, it's all good. Okay, but basically, anything you want in your life, you have to fight for. And I feel like times where I lost myself, or if you ever feel like you lost yourself, or a part of you that you really love, and it's like, I want that part of that. No, you don't. You don't want that part back. Because if that part was actually right, if you had enough fight in you, you would have never lost it. You didn't need that part you had. It needed some tweaking. Some tweaking needs to be made to the part that you had. Because if it was so good, you would have never lost it. You would have never lost it. And what I mean by that, I'm going to use me as an example, because this is my channel. This is my channel. This is about me. And also spreading love, and if it helps, it helps, and I hope it does. No. So, there was a time that I used to always be happy. Now, if I got upset, I went right back to being happy. I didn't hold on to things, grudges. I didn't take things too seriously. And then I decided one day, I'm going to start holding grudges. I'm going to start being mad. And I used to feel like, oh my God, I missed that part of where I could just be happy and I could just get over things and be right back happy. And then now, as time went on, running into now, I feel like, no, I don't miss that. I don't miss that. That piece of me died because there was something that was unfulfilled. It was something that I was ignoring. Basically, like, if you felt like you needed to stand up for yourself, I wasn't standing up for myself. And it's just because the way that I was raised. And yeah, it was just because of the way I was raised. It was like, no fight. Like, where's your fight at? You ain't got no fire. Where is your fire at? And it's like, it would take things, a lot of things. it would take a lot of things for me to get to my fire. Like, I'll take a lot. And it's like, no, if something's off, you need to say it now. You get what I'm saying? You need to say it now. If this ain't right, if somebody tried you get what I'm saying? Like, if it's something you can brush off, but if it's something that you can't, that really bothers you, don't keep it pushing, don't keep it moving, don't keep going with a smile. Like, no, you need to address that shit. And that's why I lost that part of me that was always happy, because I wasn't addressing what needed to be addressed. I wasn't standing up for myself. I had no warrior spirit. Like, I got the warrior spirit, but it wasn't there like it needs to be out. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here protecting my peace. I'm out here protecting my happiness. And I wasn't doing that. Like I said, because the way that I was raised. And from the people I watched, your foundation is everything. Your foundation is everything. How you were brought up, how you raised, everything like that. Your environment, people who you're around. But really, your foundation is the people that are raising you. Now I'm raising myself, and I'm creating a stronger foundation and everything like that. And I'm like, I'm very much like trying to get into my warrior spirit. And I feel like we're becoming more connected, more one, because I'm just understanding, basically, you need to fight. You get what I'm saying? If you want peace, you have to fight for that shit. To keep it, you get what I'm saying? Or people would just hop in your shit. Just hop in your shit. If you get what I'm saying, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Because people would try and take your stuff away because they're miserable. And if you ain't got no fight, and you just always trying to be on this certain type of frequency or the certain type of energy when it's not called for, like you're not pulling out different types of energies for when it's called to protect yourself, then what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? And also understand where your kids aren't allowed to question you or ask you questions. What the fuck is that about? Like, are you really that broken inside? Like, are you really that broken inside that your child that sees all of your flaws and also that has feelings and a whole personality towards things that you do cannot say shit to you, or now they're in trouble? What the fuck is that about? And I'm not raising my son like that. I'm raising him to, yes, you be respectful, but also if you have a piece to speak, you speak it, and speak it respectfully. And also, I also have to understand sometimes we can take things as disrespectful. That's not. Like, somebody speaking their truth just triggered you, so now you feel disrespected, and that's a lot. I see that a lot in parents. And one thing I can say that I love about my mom is that she allowed us to speak our piece. But I can say that sometimes I could have did it more respectfully. Like, I could have been more thoughtful. But one thing I also loved about my mom is that I was allowed to express my feelings. If she was annoying me, I was allowed to tell her, "You're annoying me." Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Can you stop talking to me?" And some people, even the way I said it like kind of timid. But, like, it's something wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey," because I'm a human being just like you. Just like you. No matter how much older you are than me. If you're annoying me, you're annoying me. Like, if I need some space, can I get some space? Just like you need space. Just like your children are annoying to you at certain times. Depending on what you can take, and there's certain things that need to be worked out. That's why you get annoyed by certain shit. Because, like, you're annoyed about that. But yeah, and it's like with my dad, I wasn't allowed to, like, say certain things. Like my dad, he tried me. I'm not even gonna care. Like, he tried me on certain things, and I'm glad I don't have to go back. But I wish I had more of that warrior spirit. Because I would have been like, "Who are you talking to? Don't talk to me like that." You know what I'm like? Why are you talking to me like that? Like, that feels right to talk to your daughter the way that you're talking to her? Are you serious? Like, and it's not even on no trying stuff. It's like, respect me. You get what I'm saying? Respect me. I don't care who you are. Respect me. Period. And if you can't do that, you can get the fuck out of my life. And now I have complete freedom, even though I've been dead. I've been had the freedom. I just felt so powerless because I didn't know my power. And by that, when I say I've been had the freedom, is even though I didn't have nowhere, I feel like I didn't have nowhere to go. Shit, that's the start. Get the fuck up out of there, because the way he treating you isn't right. The way that he talked to you, it isn't right. And yeah, and I'm saying that without judgment. I'm saying that from my experience and how I felt. That's it. Like, that's it. And also, one thing I'm going to add in here, right? Because there was a time I did feel like suicidal. Because parents need to learn how to, and now I'm a parent, so I'm going to have to learn to. And I do learn to in my relationship too. It's stepping out of control. Like, trying to control somebody else. Trying to control somebody else. Like, what the fuck is that about? What the fuck is that about? Instead of just allowing people to show up how they show up. Show up as them. It's okay to call people out and be like, bruh, like, what you just did, that wasn't right. That's not what I'm saying. Or standing up for yourself. Even though sometimes I feel like when people say things isn't right, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, how you gonna tell me something ain't right because somebody came to you and told you how they felt? Like, what are you talking about? Because I remember there was a time my brother basically came to me. He said, you shouldn't be burning bridges. Or something like that. He was like, you're burning bridges. And it was like, I don't, like, why did you feel like you could say that to me? Honestly, that's how I felt. Why did you feel like you could say that to me? Like, I'm supposed to limit myself down. And yes, you know what? I could have said things in a better way, but that was the best way I know how to say it at the time. But first of all, this has nothing to do with you. I don't care if my mom and daddy calls you. This has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. So what are you trying to put your opinion on me? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It has nothing to do with you. Stay there. This is our relationship. You get what I'm saying? Stay there. And I feel like some family members, I'm not going to put on names, don't understand. Just because we're family don't mean all our business needs to be shared. We're all are different. And certain things, you choose who you want to share things with. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, he was like burning bridges, and I'm just like, burning bridges? What do you mean? So when I feel some type of way, I can't say it? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because who are you talking to? So I really ignored that because it had nothing to do with him. So I really did ignore that. But yeah, that's just what I'm talking about. When people just be trying to come at you about other people, like, sometimes it's just like, I get that we think we know everything that's right and wrong, but we really don't. That's why I think that's why they be like, only God can judge me, or God is really the only one that's supposed to be judged. The only one that's supposed to judge us. And because he created all of us. He's the creator of all things. He's all-knowing. He's omnipresent. And if I'm using that right, what are you doing? Whew, I didn't even see that there. Don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. My God. But yeah, if I'm using that word right, I mean, I think omnipresent is when you can be everywhere all at once. Oh my God, you're judging so many things. But you're exploring. You're exploring. It's okay. I'm gonna have to get some bath after this. Most definitely. After I eat though, because I'm feeling hungry now. But yeah, so I can't remember. And I don't feel like going back into it though. Like, I can and can't, because I kind of don't want to remember what I was talking about, because I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anyway, I hope this video finds people that are aligned with me, and that are not judgmental. But even if you are, it's okay. We all have places to work on. So anyway, since I'm opening up to you guys about some things, go down in the comment section if you want to, if you feel comfortable. If there's something that you've been wanting to say, get off your chest, that you haven't been, go ahead and comment down something personal. Nothing is TMI. Nothing is too much information. You don't have to hold back from what you want to say. I'm sending love to you, and I hope that you're sending love to me too. And also, one thing that I have learned recently is what you put out in the earth is what you get. Like, what you get back. What you put out is what you get. So, for anyone that feels like, oh, I'm giving all this love and I'm getting nothing back, are you putting out in the earth that you are not just a giver, you are also a receiver? You're not just continuously giving and then not receiving, right? You're holding your ground, right? Like, you're speaking up for certain things, right? You're speaking your peace, right? You're putting other people's feelings to the side and speaking your peace, right? And lately, I have been stepping into speaking my peace. And yeah, so one thing being with the lady from the apartment, she had put the wrong price on there, and she just went up and changed it. And even if I was wrong or right about certain pricings, I still just spoke up. I didn't care about if I was annoying. I didn't look at it as being annoying. Normally when I'm finna speak up for myself, sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'm being annoying. But it's like so fucking way. And I don't care about being annoying. I'm here to speak my piece to me. Because who's going to speak for me if I don't speak for me? Who can speak for you better than you can speak for yourself? Alright, come on, come here. Come here. The mosquitoes trying to get you. My instance out. And they most definitely are coming over here. So I'm going to hurry up. But, yeah. She had a pricing wrong and I said something about it. And I'm glad that I spoke up. And just was straightforward. Because we got the pricing fixed. She changed it. She got it right. And yeah, and then also one thing with my job, instead of just letting certain things be, it was like, you know what, I'm gonna email HR about this, you know, because I was supposed to be reached out to by a recruiter because blah 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 blah, certain things is going on, and my TL is not doing his job. He was not doing his job, period. And I didn't call on no, I didn't went there like on no snitching, nothing, no. What I simply was like is, hey, I was supposed to start my new training at blah, 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 such date. It's past that date. As you can see, this is a concern for me. Blah, 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 blah. They got back to me. They found me a job. And I'm glad that I spoke up for myself, because normally I'd have been like, it's something like I'm snitching on him because I'm going to HR. And I added him in it too, because you are my TL. It's not on nothing funny. It's just like it's strictly business. Like, let's get out of personal, this business. Because I'm like, even they do it. You get what I'm saying? Where they go to reach out to HR or something for blah, 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 and email me with certain things. I didn't take it in no hard feelings way, because it's business. But yeah, so now I have a new program that I'm getting ready to go to. I'm getting paid the same amount, which means I'm going to have a raise coming up, because the amount you start with, it always goes up. And the original program I was supposed to be going to was way lower than what I'm getting paid. So I'm glad how everything worked out. Look at how everything worked out for me. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, I most definitely am doing that thing. The universe is most definitely doing its thing. I'm most definitely sending out the right signals to the universe, because it's like it's hopping out on flow. Also, I had a video on Instagram. I got like 2,000 followers from it, and it was just from me being myself. But one thing I do want to say, if you came here from seeing that video, because I should have left that scab on. I should have left that scab on. The mosquitoes are most definitely gonna love this. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna wipe it here though. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. But yeah, I'm surprised I didn't run out of storage. Look at that, such an amazing, beautiful thing. Because normally whenever I film, I'm always running out of storage. But back on topic. I had an Instagram video. I was in my undies, right? I was in my undies. It wasn't to be and to come off as any type of way. Like, I know most people, they take that as, oh, you're being very sexual, but it's like, no, I'm being very much myself. I filmed this while I was in the moment, and I didn't change anything, period. And I gained 2,000 followers from just being myself, so that was cool. That was amazing. And one thing I can say is, it's just like the over sexual things about females and trying to close off parts of us that should not be closed off. It's very like, It's very like, like, you know what I'm saying? It's very like, the way that you perceive certain things isn't the way that I perceive them, isn't the way that I see them, isn't the way that I feel about them, isn't the energy that I'm giving off when I'm doing it. But you get whatever you get from whatever I do, based off of you and your experiences and how much you decide to expand your brain or not. But yeah, so I noticed that people love to come to my hubby. I was gonna say boyfriend, but I'm not gonna say that. To come to my soulmate and tell him certain things of what I shouldn't post or what I shouldn't do. Like, he should check me about me being myself and being in flow of just being myself and who I am. And you're stepping out of place. Like, you're stepping out of place. Don't ever in your life, if you couldn't even come to me about it, and because you know how I am, I'm like, because you know how I am when it comes to certain things. You think you can come to my hubby and try and have him change certain things about me because the way that you perceive these things, right? More like, you not wearing a bra. Oh my God, the things that you are posting. And it's like, first of all, I'm being myself. Okay, so you are freely to perceive me however you want to perceive me. It does not affect me, and if it affects me, I need to take a look into why this is bothering me, because it's something in my shadow, something that is hidden that is making what you have power over me, and I need to take a look and work into that. All right, so I can freely be in flow of who I am and what I am and my purpose. So I think that part is crazy. Yeah, and I'm also stepping out of like the part of, I might have to cut that piece out, but yeah, I think it's weird to try and go through somebody else, or even to try and go through me and get me to change something about me because the way that you perceive it. And especially when it comes to like being in your underwear, wearing no bra, blah blah blah. I am a very sexy individual. I've been working on this body, so I've been taking care of this body, showing this body some love, and this is showing me love back. And I noticed that some of the ways that I was perceived, and it's funny, and I didn't take none of them personal. The compliments, the ones that I feel aren't a compliment, because I realize it's just from what you witnessed in your life. The things are just from what you witnessed in your life and what you were told. A lot of people don't move out of what they were told and ask questions, and I feel like that's where you fuck up. Because in order to find yourself, you need to ask questions. You don't need to believe everything that everybody tells you, blah 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 blah. Like, this is the only way. If she's doing this, then she's this type of female. Like, no, baby. If I'm posting my panties, like, my family members know me, it's because I'm already in my panties. You just perceive me as this and that because maybe those are the type of women you like to watch or whatever. I don't know. Based off of what's going on in your life, really not my business. I got blood on my baby's shirt. I got blood on my baby's shirt. We're gonna have to wipe this off. We can hold on though. Fudge nuts. I should have just, instead of letting it drip, I should have wiped it here. But yeah, I think that's crazy. I think it's funny, right? Because the way not even a lot, because I didn't even show attention to it, certain things, because I was like, yeah, let me not put my attention here, because I replied to one comment of where I felt like bruh, like, what are you talking about? Like, we over here showing love. Like, don't be over here trying to jump or whatever the case is. But I noticed when I responded to that comment, the more comments came in like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to pay attention to those. I'm just going to show love to the people who are showing love to me. Because majority of the people that comment or want to give their opinions so bad is because they want to be seen. Or just genuinely because they want to show some love. So I was like, I'm just going to pay attention to the people that are showing love. And more people came in on my page commenting, showing love. So that was beautiful. And anyway, also, if you see me in my panties or you see me shaking my booty, you can perceive me however you want to. Okay, y'all, so I'm actually going to film that in a whole nother video. I ran out of storage, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And a side note, that's how you decide to perceive me. I'm not what you perceive me as. I am who I am. And if you can see that for who I am or not, that isn't my business. My only business is just making sure I am aligned with who I am, so things that are for me will continue to flow to me. Okay, period. Bye bye. Sending love.